Zamasu. We will have to say goodbye to future Trunks as well. For the first time ever, we might get to see the most powerful character of Dragon Ball universe, the Omni King, displaying his powers. The last episode was the best action-packed episode of DBS, and the hype is at its peak. Episode 67 will wrap things up and can be considered as the season finale if you don't count the filler or in between the arc types of episodes that we will get before a new arc. Now, the fans are really excited for it, and there are a lot of questions regarding the next episode. In this video, you will get Dragon Ball Super Episode 67 preview breakdown and predictions. Before the analysis, let's check out the Episode 67 preview summary. Dragon Ball Super Episode 67 title is Fill Your Heart with New Hope, Farewell Trunks, airing date November 20th. Will they be able to protect the future? The final battle with Zamasu. Powered by the hopes of humanity, Trunks strikes back at Zamasu. But while Zamasu was supposed to be defeated, he instead loses his physical body and begins spreading out and covering the sky. Goku this week finding the last ace up his sleeve to counter Zamasu. Now that Zamasu has lost his physical body, Goku and company are once more in dire straits. Just when all hope seems lost, Goku finds something in his pocket. Thanks to Herms for the translations. The last episode ended with future Trunks stunningly slicing Zamasu in half using his spirit sword bomb. Trunks suffered most for Zamasu and obviously was more emotionally invested in all this, so he deserved to land the final blow. However, from the preview summary, we know this is not the end of Zamasu. They basically managed to destroy the physical body of Zamasu, but Zamasu has not been totally annihilated. Basically, the immortality of Zamasu was affected when he fused with the Mortal Black. Super Shenron had granted immortality to Zamasu only. The Potara fusion went wrong on many different levels. Like Vegito mentioned, Zamasu fused with Zamasu Black's body, he had Goku's mortal body. Also, Gawasu points out how the buffed up form of Zamasu represents the contradictions and hate in his mind. Anyways, all that combined nullified immortality of Zamasu's physical body. Vegito's spirit sword hurt him and made it very clear. However, since Zamasu was still a half of the fusion and he can't die, in a way, the immortality wasn't totally nullified. So when Trunks sliced him, he lost his physical body, but his spirit or mind remained. These sparkles you see probably represent that, and even without a body, Zamasu would still attempt to cause chaos. From the preview, we know Zamasu will then cover the sky. So guys, there will be a bit more action before they wrap things up. Now since Zamasu doesn't even have a body, Goku and company won't be able to finish it. Goku usually is not the type of guy who would seek help to win a fight. But come on, Zamasu doesn't even have a body. It is not a fight anymore. So Goku finds the Omni button in his pocket that was given to him back in episode 55 by Zeno. Using that, Zeno can be summoned anytime, anywhere. Finally, the button will get pressed and Omni King will appear. In the background of this image, the sky looks way darker and unusual than in the last episode. So probably Zamasu was still covering the sky when Zeno appeared. It is pretty clear that Zeno will have a role in wrapping things up with Zamasu, but the question is, how? Will he just annihilate him, or will he instead just make it easier for Trunks or others to seal him down using the evil containment wave, or in the sword or something like that? There is a confusion regarding the timeline barriers and Zeno. Most fans believe that there's only one god of everything for all timelines and everything in existence, like Kaioshins or other gods have different versions of themselves throughout the timeline, but there is no version of Zeno, only one. And even if there were other versions of Zeno, you would think he would be able to travel to other timelines. And since this button was given to Goku by the original timeline Zeno, he is the one who would appear if it is clicked. Still, I also believe that there is no version of the Omni King. Another interesting thing is how Zeno will react to all this. I mean, Beerus, Whis and others didn't want Zeno to know about it, as if his mood gets even slightly spoiled, he does things like wiping out 6 universes. Now, even Goku and company has broken rules, as it is illegal to time travel, and even gods like Beerus knew about it. So I wonder if there would be any consequences. Thanks to Goku being Zeno's homie, there's not going to be anything serious, but Zeno could give them some kind of funny punishment, you know? If you look at the preview, they're back at the original timeline, everything looks chill, so there's not going to be a huge twist at the end. Now coming to farewell Trunks part of the battle, it simply means we will have to say goodbye to Trunks. What will happen to his timeline though? Zamasu killed the Kaioshians of all 12 universes, resulting in the deaths of all God of Destruction. Not only that, Zamasu wished to destroy the Super Dragon Ball, leaving no usual way of recovering damages, and even though Zamasu is eliminated, the Earth is in a really bad shape. So I wonder if Zeno will resurrect the Kaioshin and gods using his own power. We do see Beerus and Whis in the preview. It could be from the future timeline too. Or will Zeno make the dragon god Zalama create Super Dragon Balls again? What do you think about the Earth though? Do you think the damages done by Zeno will be fixed? Or innocent people killed by Zamasu be revived? Will future Bulma be revived? Remember that before coming to Earth, Zamasu had already destroyed mortals of some other planets, so if Zeno agrees to recover all that damage, even future Bulma might get resurrected, giving a happy ending to future Trunks. Besides, if future Bulma doesn't return, I imagine it will be very hard for Trunks to make a time machine again anytime soon. Another thing is, after watching so many distortions of which Trunks knowingly or unknowingly had a good contribution to, will Zeno permanently seal down all options of time traveling via time machine or such methods, or maybe at least strictly prohibit Trunks from traveling again? Either way, I think there must be some fixing to do, because Whis explained that after time traveling, even a sneeze can lead to the planet getting destroyed, and here they fought with so much power, there are bound to be consequences. So I think Zeno or other gods might have to fix that. Will Trunks become a god of destruction? Well, nope, and even if he was offered a role like that, he would deny. But if Zeno wanted to give Trunks a position, it could be something similar to the concept of time patrol. He could have a role in ensuring timelines don't get breached and such. Like the Watcher of Time, working under the God of Time maybe, but I highly doubt something like that happening. As his life looks to be going in another direction, I see him starting a family with mine. Just look at them, they're just waiting for all the people to leave them alone. So, is this the end of Trunks? Will he ever return? I think we wouldn't be seeing him for a long time, if not ever. Even if we do get Trunks after a long time, he won't get so much spotlight like he got in Cell arc or in this arc, as it would be too repetitive. He might return for a tournament or suddenly return to save our fighters from an enemy, but that's the best case scenario. Because as Kid Trunks starts becoming significant and gets some character development and ages, the need of a future Trunks would be minimized and fans themselves wouldn't want that. Besides, now after knowing the consequences of time traveling, I highly doubt that they will ever do it again, just for fun. So guys, next episode is going to be big. We are going to say goodbye to future Trunks, and this might be the last time we are going to see him. In respect of future Trunks, I request you to watch the next episode legally on Crunchyroll and support the franchise to do better. As Goku and company heads back to Earth, there will probably be a little party at Capsule Corp maybe, and we might get a hint about the next arc. The next arc will be announced on Jump Fiesta next month, so till then we will have some in between the arc types of episode. Things like Vegeta traveling to Kabe's planet might happen. We might even get an idea about the next arc in episode 67. Most fans think it will be a 12 Universal Tournament that Omni King promised earlier on. If that's the case, he should mention it in next episode. Overall, you don't want to miss episode 67 as it will wrap the best arc of Dragon Ball Super till now. Comment your opinion or predictions down below. Like our Facebook page, Dragon Ball Fans. See you in the next Dragon Ball video.